Apple is gearing up for the release of the iPhone 17, and once again it's pushing the boundaries of what a premium flagship phone can look like. With a redesigned titanium frame that's lighter yet tougher than steel, a nearly bezel-free micro-LED display capable of reaching extreme levels of brightness, and a camera system that Apple is calling its most advanced to date, the iPhone 17 promises to deliver cutting-edge technology wrapped in a luxurious package. But as exciting as these upgrades sound, the reality is that this phone will carry a starting price that could easily top $1,200 or more. And with each generation, consumers are left wondering whether these expensive refinements really change daily life in a meaningful way, or if they are simply cosmetic enhancements designed to justify a rising price tag. That's why so much attention is now shifting away from Apple's ultra-premium lineup and toward Tesla's rumored Pi phone, which could launch at a fraction of the cost, just $273. Built with durability and practicality in mind, the Pi phone raises a fundamental question: can a device designed for everyday resilience actually stand up to Apple's flagship that emphasizes luxury and polish? Apple's design philosophy has always been rooted in refinement and premium aesthetics, and the iPhone 17 is no exception. The use of titanium is no small decision. This material is around 40% lighter than stainless steel yet offers comparable strength, making the phone feel solid but less heavy in the hand. Combined with its sleek glass sandwich design, under-display camera, and edges that melt into the frame, it will undoubtedly be one of the most visually striking devices on the market. Yet with every elegant curve and dazzling finish comes a higher production cost and, inevitably, a higher retail price. And despite its strong materials, the design remains vulnerable. Apple's reliance on glass means scratches and cracks are inevitable for most owners. Studies have shown that 2/3 of iPhone users report screen damage within the first 2 years of ownership, with repairs often exceeding $300. This fragility forces buyers into an additional layer of spending, whether that's on protective cases, screen protectors, or AppleCare coverage. In short, the real cost of owning an iPhone goes far beyond the sticker price. Tesla, on the other hand, seems to be taking a completely different approach with the Pi phone. Instead of chasing razor-thin bezels or fragile glass curves, the rumored design points to a tougher, more utilitarian build. Aerospace-grade aluminum, known for its tensile strength of over 300 megapascals, could form the backbone of the chassis, giving it the resilience to handle real-world wear and tear. Reinforced housing and coatings that reach hardness levels of 8 or 9 on the Mohs scale would make it resistant to scratches from keys, coins, or the grit that inevitably builds up in pockets. For the display, Tesla may turn to Corning's Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which can survive drops of up to 2 meters onto rough surfaces, durability that could significantly reduce the need for bulky cases. Water and dust resistance may also play a key role, with a potential IP68 rating ensuring that the phone can withstand being submerged for half an hour without issue. The goal is simple: to create a phone that doesn't need babying, one that keeps working even when life gets messy. Display technology is one area where Apple continues to shine, and with the iPhone 17, micro-LED panels may finally become mainstream. Apple has invested billions into this technology because of its advantages: brighter output, improved energy efficiency, and sharper contrast than OLED. Paired with high refresh rates of 120 Hz or more, the iPhone 17 screen will be a visual powerhouse. But as impressive as these specs look on paper, the truth is most people don't need such extreme performance for everyday use. Sending messages, browsing the web, or making a video call simply doesn't require display tech that costs 4 times more to manufacture than OLED. Meanwhile, Tesla's Pi phone is expected to prioritize practicality over pixel perfection. A full HD Plus or Quad HD screen is more than enough to deliver sharp visuals for movies, apps, and games, while remaining energy efficient. By focusing on outdoor readability and battery conservation rather than bleeding-edge refresh rates, Tesla could deliver a display that serves real-world needs without inflating costs. This philosophy underscores a broader contrast: Apple caters to those dazzled by premium visuals, while Tesla looks to satisfy users who care about durability, battery endurance, and usability above all. Connectivity is another area where the Pi phone might shake up the market. The iPhone 17 will support 5G and Wi-Fi 7, technologies that promise blistering speeds under ideal conditions, up to 10 gigabits per second on 5G and theoretical peaks of 46 gigabits on Wi-Fi 7. But these features depend entirely on local infrastructure. In rural areas or developing regions where broadband investment lags behind, even basic coverage can be unreliable. Nearly one-fifth of rural Americans still lack access to dependable broadband, and 5G coverage maps reveal glaring gaps outside of major cities. Apple's solution, satellite SOS messaging, is valuable for emergencies but extremely limited. It allows a short text to be sent in a crisis but does not support everyday connectivity. This is where Tesla's Pi Phone could redefine expectations. By tapping directly into Starlink's satellite constellation, which now numbers over 5,500 satellites in low Earth orbit, the Pi Phone could offer true global connectivity. Unlike Apple's restricted SOS feature, Starlink provides full internet access with average speeds of 40 to 60 megabits per second, fast enough for video calls, streaming, and web browsing. That means no more dead zones, whether you're in the middle of a city, crossing deserts, or trekking through remote mountains. For travelers, rural residents, or anyone who values being connected anywhere on Earth, this kind of universal access could be a game-changer. Apple may win on sheer speed in select areas, but Tesla promises reliability across all environments. Battery life is another battleground where Tesla could shine. Apple continues to refine its processors and battery chemistry, but the gains have been incremental. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, with its 4,422 mAh battery, manages 12 to 13 hours of web browsing in lab tests, but heavy users still find themselves tethered to chargers every night. And while average smartphone battery capacities have nearly doubled in the last decade, real-world screen time has improved only modestly, as more powerful chips and brighter displays consume much of the gain. Adding to the frustration, Apple's sealed battery design makes replacements costly and inconvenient. Official service can run from $89 to over $100, and many users simply delay replacement until their phone becomes nearly unusable. Tesla's Pi Phone could take a longer-term approach. With a battery capacity rumored to exceed 5,000 mAh, it would already outpace many flagships. But the real innovation could be the integration of photovoltaic panels on the rear casing. While not powerful enough to fully charge the phone, these solar cells could add hours of standby time each day in direct sunlight, an invaluable feature for people on the move, in regions with unreliable power, or those who simply spend a lot of time outdoors. Paired with lightweight software designed for stability rather than annual reinvention, Tesla's approach could stretch battery life far beyond what most smartphones achieve. Instead of forcing users into yearly updates that add flashy features and drain more power, Tesla may keep its interface consistent, applying only lightweight security patches. This strategy not only reduces processor strain but also ensures that older users aren't constantly relearning their phones. The result is a device that could remain effective and reliable for 5 to 7 years without major degradation. And then there's the question of cost. The iPhone 17 will almost certainly land in the luxury tier, with prices between $1,199 and $1,499 depending on storage, not including accessories or insurance plans. Apple positions the iPhone as a status symbol, comparable to a luxury car, polished, powerful, and expensive to maintain. But this prestige comes with hidden costs. Out-of-warranty screen repairs already approach $400, more than the entire rumored cost of Tesla's Pi Phone. By contrast, Tesla's pricing philosophy is clear: accessibility over exclusivity. At just $273, the Pi Phone would be less than a quarter of the price of an iPhone and cheaper than many mid-range Android devices. Instead of forcing annual upgrades through marketing pressure, Tesla's value proposition lies in resilience, long battery life, satellite connectivity, and a design that minimizes the need for costly add-ons or repairs. This strategy is no accident. It mirrors Tesla's approach with its upcoming Model 2 electric vehicle. Just as the Model 2 aims to bring EVs within reach of middle-income families worldwide, the Pi Phone could democratize advanced smartphone features. Rather than selling an ultra-premium product to a select few, Tesla is targeting scale, accessibility, and longevity. By investing in production efficiency instead of billion-dollar ad campaigns, Tesla can deliver a device that undercuts Apple's pricing by a huge margin while offering features Apple simply doesn't provide, like global satellite service and solar charging. The comparison is striking. While Apple's iPhone 17 is like a luxury sedan, sleek, expensive, and costly to repair, Tesla's Pi Phone is more like a rugged pickup truck, affordable, practical, and built to last. So the question becomes, do you want to pay for Apple's name, or do you want a phone that truly works for you? Apple offers prestige, but Tesla promises utility. One drains your wallet with luxury refinements, the other gives you real value in everyday life. With the Pi Phone story only just beginning, the potential to disrupt the smartphone market is massive. And if Tesla follows through on this vision, we may be about to witness the same kind of shift in smartphones that the company brought to electric vehicles. So what do you think? Would you choose durability, connectivity, and long-term value over flashy but fragile luxury? If you'd side with Tesla's approach, hit that like button, subscribe to Drive Tech Tesla, and don't forget to tap the bell so you never miss what's next, because the Pi Phone revolution might be closer than anyone expects.